Alrighty, I'll get started. There's enough people in here. I have written out sort of what I'm going to go through just to make it a little bit easier instead of me stopping and thinking. Yeah, sorry for the late start. I was released last night at about 6:15. It was very intense what went on. So I'm coming on that late because of I slept in this morning and had a bit of a rest. Yes, so I just wanted to start off by saying thank you for all the overwhelming amount of messages that I've received of support and concern. It's greatly appreciated. There's so many messages that I need to go through, and eventually I'll respond, but it is going to take some time due to the amount. Now, getting into what happened to me yesterday, this is the part where I've basically written out what went on, so I can go through and just flow through instead of having to think and process again what happened. So for anyone watching the live, you saw briefly what happened. So all the police showed up, and I was first stopped in the park area by Sergeant Green. After checking my ID, I was told that I was free to go. I thought that's because he realised that I explained to him that I was there live streaming and showing what was happening. So I walked away and I returned back to him within a few minutes to ask if I could get a business card off him with his name written on it, so I wouldn't get stopped again. He said that he didn't have any cards on him, but he said he'll walk me towards my car. He walked me in the direction of my car past some huge lines of police, and then said to me that I should be okay from there if I keep my mask up and I shouldn't be stopped. He knew that my car was in the direction of the riot squad and let me walk straight towards them. After getting to the car park of where my car was, I had 3 riot squad officers come straight over to me and demanded that I provide my ID again. Sergeant Green knew exactly what I was heading into, and I've read many rumours that Sergeant Green may have been a code word that was used so the riot squad knew to arrest me. I put out my ID as quick as possible because I could tell that they were going to use force against me, and they would become really violent. So I provided my ID and explained that I was previously stopped a few minutes ago by Sergeant Green, and how I was told that I was free to go after explaining what I was doing there. I told them many times that I suffer from anxiety and that they still proceeded to get more riot police to surround me. They held me there for a few minutes and then said, "We know who you are, we've been watching you for a while now." They then demanded that I stopped recording and I put my phone away immediately, and that I was under arrest without telling me what for. Eventually, after a long time of them standing around and waiting for a divvy van for me, they took me to Fawkner Police Station. And when I arrived, they finally told me that I was under arrest for the alleged charges of incitement and breach of Chief Oliver's directions. They told me that they had to interview me also and get fingerprints, the whole lot. The staff at Fawkner Police Station were extremely kind to me though, so if they are watching, I do thank them for that. I'm aware that within 10 minutes of me arriving at the police station, they had countless amounts of calls from people asking if they could speak to me and check on me, and also lawyers calling up that wanted to advocate for me. So I thank you all hugely for your support. I ended up waiting in a cell for about 20 minutes while they worked out exactly what the alleged charges were for. Eventually the officers came back and I was told that I'm no longer under arrest and I'm free to go, and they no longer need to interview me. And I honestly think that's because none of them, including myself, knew what the incitement charge was for. I was told that there were no conditions to my release and I would receive infringement notices in the mail. So that's basically what happened. I'm waiting now for the infringement notices to come and see where it goes from there. So that basically covers all of what happened to me directly. But on a few other notes, I will be closing down the Pages Telegram channel Freedom for Victoria, as the police I know are watching over every single Telegram channel and group, and I'm aware that Freedom for Victoria's Telegram channel has been swarmed with many trolls and keyboard warriors that are very clearly anti-freedom, and I won't let that group continue to be used for infiltrators to lead people into a trap. I do appreciate everyone joining for the right reason, that so I've written down what I wanted to say for anyone still wondering, just to run through it quickly. What was I going to say? Sorry, I got distracted. I was reading it. I just saw a few comments popping up. The Telegram channels, what was I saying? So I'm shutting all the Telegram channel down, because I don't want people to be led into a trap by these infiltrators. I know that my group in particular, it was absolutely swarmed with so many infiltrators, and I'm not here for any of that. So it's shutting down for the safety of all of you. I'm closing it down. So I hope you respect that, and I thank everyone that joined for the right reason to get updates from the channel and from me. I have seen the consent. There are a few that think that I'm an undercover cop, etc. And I completely understand that, because obviously it's hard to know who to trust in this movement, as there are many, many infiltrators. I can tell you now that I'm here for the people and to show everyone the truth of what does happen, and I'm here to show everyone the truth of what mainstream media isn't going to show you. You can take what you want from that, but I know my self-worth, and I know that I'm here to show everyone the uncensored truth of what happens. I will be taking a break for a little bit, but I'm certain that I'll be able to return soon, so I can keep showing everyone what the mainstream media won't. Once again, thank you for your continuous support, and I'll see you soon. Once again, thank you for joining on, and I hope you all have a great night.